generation. It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl, kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squashed. I thought it was squashed.
It's Captain Monday. I'm steering the ship again. Rest in peace, Mondays with Mazer. Yeah, it's time for the Cucks. Cumia'S Cucks. We're doing it. Yeah, it's Monday. Monday, September 30th, 2024. And they said we couldn't make it. It's me, the Mud Shark, Mr. I-75, the Lawson's Chip Dip consumer, the Z-Man, Chad motherfucking Zumock, coming live and direct from Tampa, Florida. Full effect, doing it. We're about to hit the best weather in Florida. Ooh, October, November, December, January, February. Oh, I'll pull my Bert Kreischer. Hey, Tom, I'm going to get a tattoo. Fuck Bert. What a disappointment of a human being. Anyways, well, let's get off to a good note. Let's get happy, everybody. We'll get to today's show and today's title, Who is the Ugliest in the Shitverse? Some of you guys are calling me a piazza for saying this, who judges other men's looks. There's a method to my madness. There's a reason behind it. Because a lot of ugly men are judging other people's looks. A lot of people hiding behind filters are judging what others look like. A lot of anonymous trolls are judging other men's looks. So we're going to find out. Patrick Melton's constantly judging people's looks. Carl's judging people's looks. Stuttering John's judging people's looks. Steel Toe's judging other people's look. And am I getting reports that the Steel Toe morning show has been taken down because of Midland Armory? That's what I'm hearing, everybody. It's getting ugly out there. Channel strikers are coming. Beware. Take care of your channels because they're coming, people. They're coming for the channels, man. Stuttering John, man, he'll tell you. He'll strike your channel. He struck mine 3 times. Chrissy and Carl, or Chrissy and Frank going after the Clippers. Now they're going after Melton's AI voices. I'm telling you what, man, that super tip system's going to backfire like a motherfucker. Oh, it's going to be glorious. And I'm just going to sit back and watch. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to watch. It just crumble to the ground. Yeah! Look what I'm wearing today, everybody. It's my Kmart name tag from when I worked at Kmart for 4 days. Kmart ready, right? I found it. Shout out to Kent State University. Golden Flashes. Everybody always wanted to know why I have that lightning. It's for Golden Flashes. It's an homage to me. To me. I got new stuff coming the month of October. So bear with me, everybody. Stay with me. We're going to get to it because, as you know, we're constantly doing it. We're having it, everybody. Shout out to Franklin Scheckler for another brilliant video on Ray DeVito. Ray DeVito might be the dumbest man out of everyone. Ray has no clue what's going on. I know this isn't the Ray DeVito show. We'll be doing that on Wednesday, 9 o'clock Eastern, from what I understand. So tune in for that. But Ray went live last night, unfortunately. At Teamster Tim's house, drinking his beer on prescription medication and talking about everything he doesn't know what he's talking about. So let's check in with Ray.
Mr. Ray, I'm all right. Steve C. Ray, I stopped super chatting you because you were letting Liam crimp your style. He's way worse to you, Ray. Tell Liam, yeah, this is disgusting. I don't know if you're
This is disgusting.
watching this. I don't know if you're watching this, but it's pretty disturbing.
Disturbing.
Watching him harass a fucking welder who's obviously like lost his girlfriend or is broken up from the girl that he really liked. I don't know their thing. She's probably seen this from the sidelines. Probably.
Imagine going to bat for Mr. Kill Everything. Imagine. First of all, Ray thinks a welder's beneath him. The way he's talking, he thinks the welder. Listen, being a Mr. Kill Everything's a fucking tool, without a doubt. He's a raging tool. But the profession of being a welder is a good profession. It's a solid profession to have. It's a very skillful position. Should take a lot of pride. A lot of welders should take a lot of pride in their work. But Ray has to demean it by saying Liam's going after a welder. But this is how dumb Ray is.
Not wanting to be involved in it. I think there's a fake Mazzy pretending to be the real Mazzy, and he probably wants her to be the real Mazzy. I mean, I'm speaking just my own, but
that's what your problem is. You shouldn't be speaking with your own butt. I'm speaking with my own butt. That's where you run into problems, Ray. You should not be speaking. I always said this, and I'll continue to say it. If I sound like a broken record, I don't care. The worst thing that happened to Ray was streaming. I was talking to, who was I talking to the other day about Ray? Because they asked what my fallout was with Ray. I was like, Ray was just relentlessly gossiping and lying about me nonstop. It was annoying. Like he was just making up stories, and he doesn't understand. And one day he had an anxiety breakdown because of the whole Planet Fitness and everything that was going on with the Scheckler videos. And he came back like, I love everybody. Golly shucks. He's a good egg. He came back with that. And I'm like, no, Ray, you don't get to decide when to turn it off or turn it on. You don't get to decide that. It's not up to you, Ray. So Franklin Scheckler, myself, Dr. Chow, we will continue to exploit you because you won't stop podcasting. You won't stop drinking on prescription medication. You won't stop freeloading off super chatter. So this will continue to go on. But going back to this video about him turning Mr. Kill Everything into somewhat of a victim to Liam it's laughable. He has no clue.
just be a human being, Liam. Like, just be a fucking human being and fucking let the guy like deal with this shit. This is fucking disgusting, dude.
By the way, this is not about Mr. Kill Everything. This is about Ray and his feelings for Liam. Liam trolls Ray all the time. So Ray's taking it as a personal slight, and he's covering it up with Mr. Kill Everything.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You don't know. You don't, Ray. You don't know, man. You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty
So
disturbing.
I'm understanding this is Big W, Mr. Kill Everything, and Liam, right?
For me. This
is disturbing to Ray. This whole thing's disturbing to Ray. By the way, there's nothing disturbing about any of this video. There's nothing disturbing about it, but it's disturbing to Ray.
I mean, one thing like Liam, like I don't take Liam serious when he's on my show, so like it's whatever. But like Mr. Kill Everything obviously takes this Mazzy stuff very serious. Liam knowing that, and he's still like, you want.
Here comes the repeating. He's bringing up the Mazzy stuff again within 5 minutes.
Get a job in the fucking film industry, and this is what people are going to know you for: harassing a fucking welder about a girl he used to date.
No one's going to know Liam for this ever. Liam will never be known for this ever, Ray. This is ridiculous.
When obviously everyone sees like he fell off his chair, he drank, and like this is what you do. You fucking harass a person. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. This is.
He's not a fan of this, man. This is gross.
Let's watch more.
There's nothing gross.
You got that I was kidding.
Right. So why did you go on MLC and then present it as if I texted you with the intent of saying, be nice to Mr. Kill? That's not how it went down.
No, because you said
Big W, man.
You said
well, that's because you introduced that into the conversation.
So far, there's nothing gross about this. There's nothing disgusting about any of this so far.
It's not like I texted you with the purpose of, hey, will you please be nice? And that's how you presented it. That's why you were dishonest about it. And that's why I'm.
Dude, shout out to Teamster Tim, everybody. He's a good egg. We'll take Ray saying, solid dude. Just want to put that out there. And he's on my Patreon. Are you on my Patreon? I think you should. I think you should be on my Patreon. I do. Record-breaking Patreon this month. Thank you very much. We'll get to the $100 tier.
So you can be as mean to Mr. Kill Everything as you want. I'm not going to.
I've never heard Big W talk before, so this is fun for me.
I'll never go after you. The reason I'm pissed at you is because you lied and you made it sound like I'm some kind of Mr. Kill protector.
Oh, no, don't worry. I apologize. If that's how that came off, I'm sorry.
A Mr. Kill protector.
Liam,
Well,
what are you
doing?
Thinks
now.
Like, Liam, you want to be, you want to work in fucking movies, and this is what people see. This is what you're putting forward. Is this? You're harassing a fucking dude,
a welder,
going through some emotional shit. And you're smiling, you're fucking smirking like
Ray, Mr. Kill Everything's a fucking tool. He puts himself out there. He gets drunk on his streams. He dresses up in a suit and tie, gets belligerent, and makes himself look like a fucking fool, Ray, just like you, like right now.
This is hilarious. That's a garbage move, dude. That's a garbage fucking move. It's pretty disgusting.
There's nothing disgusting about it.
This is pretty fucking disgusting.
There's nothing disgusting about it.
I don't like any of this.
I love it.
This is pretty fucking gross,
That's
dude.
how it went
So
down.
gross, man.
You went
It's acting like this is a beheading video. Like what's gross about this?
long before we texted each other.
Why is Ray so appalled by this? I don't get it. Well, then again, who gets Ray?
Right. I just thought it was a funny thing. I didn't know you guys were buddies.
So what do you want? You want him to fucking kill himself, Liam? What the fuck are you doing?
Why did he go that? Why did he go from 0 to 100? Why did he go there? Like what? Where did Liam imply that anywhere? Like where did that come out of Ray's fucking pilled out alcohol soaked brain? Where did that come from?
Fucking garbage move, dude. Piece of fucking garbage. Yeah, man, fuck this.
Yeah, we're buddies. I mean, the way you
Fuck
can be
this,
buddies.
man.
If I go on MLC with Liam, I'll call him out on this shit. This is fucking garbage.
Oh no, don't, Ray. Don't do it. Don't go on MLC and call him out. That would be horrible.
Dude. This is literally fucking disgusting.
I love this is the most appalling thing he's ever seen. This is hilarious. I mean, Ray, have you looked in a mirror? I'm just curious. You're going to ruin your film career, man. That's what I'm talking about, the shitverse and these people. They have no self-awareness. Coming from the guy in the captain's hat and the Kmart name tag.
This is
Hit the like button and rag me.
literally fucking disgusting.
This is disgusting. Say it again, Ray. How gross is this? Ray, you want to know what's disgusting? Whoa! That's gross, Ray. Not this. Maybe Liam's camera angle? Because that's not helping him much. It's a really bad camera angle for Liam. You might want to take a couple steps back, Liam.
You're fucking with the guy.
You're fucking with the guy. Fuck. When Ray drinks more and more, he just fuck. More fucks come out.
Emotionally distraught just for the fuck of it.
He's emotionally distraught over Mazzy just for the fuck of it. Yeah. Ray, that's what Mr. Kill Everything does. That dude trolled me for an entire year. And then when I start clapping back, he got pissy like the potato.
You're trying to fuck with his life.
He's fucking with his life.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
God damn it.
Damn it.
And I'm the one that brought Liam on the fucking. This is gross.
I like how he never finishes. I'm the one who brought Liam. This is gross.
Be a fucking human being.
Is with another.
Be a fucking human being, man. Say it again. This is garbage. This is disgusting.
Fan?
Right.
Ray drinking. Ray, that's disgusting. Drinking on prescription medication. That's gross, Ray. If you're on prescription medication, you're heavily medicated. You've admitted that, and you're drinking. That's gross. You're going to hurt yourself.
So,
Ray, you should stop doing that. Now, am I a dick for saying that? You should stop drinking while on prescription medication. And am I an asshole, or am I like actually saying something nice? I think I'm saying something nice, Ray. Like, stop drinking while on prescription medication. You're the only guy who hates fat people, but you're the only guy who has gout. I've never had gout my entire life. Even when I was 15 pounds heavier for alcohol consumption and shitty food. But you know what I did, Ray? I went ahead and took care of it. I said, we're going to eliminate all of that and get my shit together. And now I look fucking tastic. I look good. Flat Cat Jessica said she would fuck me. Well, she didn't say that. She said back in the day. I saw it, Jessica. Just kidding.
if you had never done that, me and you would still be good.
This is disgusting.
You kept saying it, and it's
This
not
is
like you
so
just said it
gross,
one time.
man.
You kept saying it.
This is
Okay.
gross.
I did say it over multiple episodes.
Yeah, you kept saying, I have to be nice to Mr. Kill. Big W is going to be mad. Yeah, it's just like, dude, that's unnecessary. Like, who am I? I don't
This
have
is
a show. I don't have,
gross.
I'm not a entertainer.
Fuck this,
or a
man.
comedian.
Fuck
Yeah, so
this.
when you're saying, why did you turn on me? That's why. That's why.
I never
'Cause
asked
I
why
was-
you turned on me. The entire chat has turned on me over
Yeah,
and
you
over
did
again.
ask that.
You were
Mr. Kill Everything's a tool. He's a raging toolbox. He's a douchebag. Go through his Twitter. Somebody sent me all the photos of him constantly taking selfies of himself, smoking cigars, trying to look cool, or his idea of what he thinks cool. Like he saw like somebody in a magazine. He goes, that's what I want to look like. That's my idea of cool. And it's not.
reading
I?
one of my super chats.
My idea of cool is a Kmart name tag and a captain's hat.
Yeah. How could someone not turn on you? You just expose yourself as a piece of fucking garbage. Like trying to take advantage of someone who's emotionally not like emotionally vulnerable, and you're trying to like fucking prey on that.
This is not about Mr. Kill Everything. This is about Ray DeVito, everybody. This is about Ray. Because he doesn't like how Liam treats him.
and fuck with them. Like, yeah, Mr. Kill's got his faults. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, you want him to like harm himself? Like,
He's never implied that, Ray. He's never once implied that he wants Mr. Kill to harm himself. You go from 0 to 100.
What the fuck?
Kind of like when you outed his mom for having cancer when he told you not to say a thing.
It's your end game.
What's Ray's end game? We'll find out this Wednesday on the Ray DeVito Show. Check your local listings, guys. Hit notification. Hit the bell. Fucking hit April already, would you? Make sure you tune in. It's gonna be a good one. You thought last week with Carlos Danger was good? Oh, buckle the fuck up, dog.
And you want a job in the fucking
Okay, he's repeating this again.
entertainment industry? What the fuck are you doing? This is just garbage, dude.
He really thinks this is gonna come to bite Liam in the ass when he tries to get a job in the entertainment industry. He really believes that. They're gonna go, wait, listen, Liam, we're looking at your resume here. We see you graduated film school. We've seen all your demos. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and pass because we saw a video of you making fun of Mr. Kill Everything on a live stream. So, but Ray really thinks this is going to affect him.
It's just fucking garbage.
Is it garbage?
You did, you fucking fat retard.
Oh, you went
definitely
really
asked
hard
that.
on me. You did go really hard on me.
Yeah,
in that chat
of
where it's
course
like,
I
wow.
Look at Mr. Kill Everything. Just says nasty things to me. He says it to Liam, but Ray, for some reason, can't register that Mr. Kill Everything's a douchebag. He just can't figure that out on his own. Hit the like button. We're almost at 200 views.
Oh, talking about Big W going hard on him. I was like, Mr. Kill, like, yeah, Mr. Kill is.
He's like emotionally stressed. Say it again. He's going through a breakup.
Not all there emotionally. It's like getting mad at someone that's like mentally not there. Like, what do you want?
Like you?
Let it slide. What are you doing?
I know this is the Cumia'S Cucks show, but I saw this before I went live. I had to do it. I couldn't wait till Wednesday. Hot off the presses. Plus, Ray takes these down, so I only might have a couple more minutes.
Wow. Yeah, because like I said, you made an enemy out of me unnecessarily.
I'll get to your super chats, guys, and I got a Venmo here from Jack. Jack's back on the $100 tier. Just sent a $25. Fuck Ray DeVito. I love it. I got a $20 Venmo about fuck the potato. I encourage that. That's hilarious to me. If you want to Venmo me, fuck somebody, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Right, Cucks? Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Because you must be bored.
No,
Yeah.
I bring you up because I like you. I like honestly.
Shut up,
Dude,
Glenn.
You're my
See,
text.
there's that
You're
fucking
my text buddy.
there's that fucking worthless.
And here,
Oh, I like it. I like it. I love this.
Look at Mr. Kill Everything. He has all kinds of jewelry on because he thinks he's a cool guy. He has bracelets on, a watch on.
I love
Here's
Big
another-
W. I
here's
love
another-
all this shit. You say all this worthless fucking shit. You're a fucking fat fucking liar.
Again, I got to remind everyone, Mr. Kill Everything weighed 300 pounds at one point. He's 5'8" and he weighed 300 pounds. But he calls everyone fat. It's like Ray DeVito calling everyone dumb.
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck. I don't know. What do you guys think about all that? But I
Nothing.
didn't like that. I didn't fucking like that at all, man.
You didn't like it?
And
Really?
this is kind of on me because I'm the one that brought Liam into this game. You know,
He brought Liam into this game. I brought Liam into this game.
like I mean, I'm fine. I never took him serious. Anything he said, but like I mean,
Then why are you taking him serious now? If you never took him serious before, why is it all of a sudden serious now?
you see a guy that's vulnerable and like you just fucking pounce on it and fucking trash
Yeah, fuck that guy.
him, just like punch at him. Like, what are you doing? It's just garbage, dude. It's fucking garbage. That's fucking some garbage shit. It just
Is it garbage? Is this some garbage shit? Is it disgusting, Ray?
can anyone in this fucking Dabbleverse be a real fucking human being and just like show
We are, Ray. We're making fun of you. That's what real people do. You make fun of the slow.
some decency?
You're an idiot. You're dumb. You're a liar, a known liar. You use people. You're a freeloader. You're an alcoholic. So I'm being real. You want me to lie and say you're like a cool guy and you're funny? Because I could do that too if you want me to be like LA real.
Well, it really is disgusting, dude. It really is.
Is it gross?
Disgusting?
Is it disgusting?
Fucking.
Is it fucking disgusting? Fuck.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah,
man.
That was fucking disturbing.
Was it disturbing?
Watch.
Disturbing to watch is you. This is disturbing to do. Ray, watching you's disturbing. Ray, do you really think this is going to come to bite Liam in the ass? Have you done a Google search on Ray DeVito? Let's do a YouTube search on Ray DeVito right now. And again, I'm just pulling this up. This is not in any order. Look at this. I'll make myself smaller. This is Ray DeVito's search. First video that comes up is the Franklin Sheckler video, Ray DeVito's A Known Liar. The second video that comes up, Ray DeVito's History with Women, Volume 2, Tormentor of Sisters. Third video, My Lost Interest, Ray DeVito and Stevie Lou unsquash Ray blames Kevin Brennan. Finally, Pick Up the Guitar from last night comes up. Ray's podcast doesn't even come in first. Then another Franklin Sheckler playlist. Then My Lost Interest. Teamster Tim gave Ray DeVito $50 for a Rolling Stones t-shirt, and Ray kept it for himself. And then who are these podcasts? Ray's boy Carl, who clowns him, tells him not to come to DabbleCon. He's uninvited. Ray DeVito flops on Jim and Sam with a guest no one's ever heard of. Then the Shuley Network clowning on Ray. Ray DeVito's betrayal of stuttering John Melendez. Ray, this is your search, Ray. Ray DeVito the liar. Ray DeVito loses his shit over Ari Jane. And now finally his short things where he thinks he's going to get discovered from his stand-up. Ray DeVito versus Pat Dixon. Citizen M video. Podcaster Ray DeVito confronts his producer, Carlos Danger. So, Ray, don't worry about Liam getting hired in the film industry. Worry about yourself, which you're not going to. You're not. That's how we start the show. Colt C says Ray was really out of line with Ari Jane. Yeah, he was terrible. He said awful things about Ari Jane. Terrible, mean things. Like, she's not a comedian. She's like a civilian. And Ray said awful things about her skin, her teeth, her daughter. Dislabeled, everybody. My old friend from up north. Why isn't Chrissy Mayer on this list? I can only put 4 on the list, and we're going to get to that. But I mean, we agree, Ray. Chrissy's ugly. Chrissy's a very ugly woman. But I wanted to point this out because here, I'll get to the clip right now. Quit sending me text messages, Kamala Harris campaign. I'm not voting for her. You fucking leave me alone. I don't give a fuck. So there is a poll up right now. Go vote. Speaking of voting, this is the most important election ever. Who is the ugliest of all the losers in the shitverse? Right now, holy shit, Patrick Melton's leading at 40%. Second place is Stuttering John at 34%. Cumia in third place at 14%. And Carl at 12% with over 200 and some votes. Who's leading? I have a Twitter poll on that too. And the reason why I chose those 4, because those are the 4 that people were kind of bringing up the most. Because we could always say, yes, shout out to Dikembe Mutombo, rest in peace. That's sad. Anyways, the The poll on Twitter, 37% vote Stuttering John. Coming in a tight second, 37 or 36.9% Melton. Then I had Steel Toe on that list at 13%, and then at 12%, Carl. I mean, who would ever thought this guy was a looker over here, huh? Look at this guy. And the reason why I did this ugliest man poll is because I've noticed there's a trend as of late, especially with Melton, even Stuttering John. They're constantly going after men's looks. Like they're something. They have no self-awareness. Like this clip I just saw of Carl's show, because apparently they're watching video on Stuttering John. Shocker. But watch them.
Oh,
and this is Chris, the producer, who's a fucking talentless bore, and Vinny Paulino, who's on right now, and I'm beating them in views.
Christ. And the other thing, too, is he has the worst...
The Duke knows hurricanes.
He has the worst lighting when he's in his when he's doing his show. So now he's outside. Natural light, a high-quality camera, and look at this guy's hair.
Did he just say the Duke knows hurricanes?
So he's zooming in on his hair.
Yes.
This thing's going to take down a Duke.
Again, this is Carl calling out someone's looks. This guy is calling out someone's looks. And I'm not defending Stuttering John at all, because John calls out people's looks all the time. And he thinks he's a handsome guy, and he's not. I am.
You out of your fucking mind?
His hair is so thin. It's so gray. It's completely gray. And that black hair job.
I mean, this is another man talking about another man's look. This is what they do.
Hair dye that he got at Super Clips or whatever. It looks so bad.
Oh, his hair definitely outgrew that.
I mean, look at Vinny Paulino, who's an ugly fuck too.
Oh, man.
So the three white dudes in a Rochester wood paneling basement judging another man's looks. Piazza! Hey, Carl, you should really worry about the females in your life, your mom wife, who is not good looking at all.
Not the Duke. Duke don't be a shit.
Oh, this is such a stupid video.
This
too.
video feels like an Opie character.
It does.
It
He
does.
reminds me of twirling
It
around.
does. It does. Oh my God, it does, Vinny. You're right. Oh my God, it
The
does.
street while he's doing this.
Duke's here in the wind.
Anyways, we're not going to watch all of it. I don't want to bore you, but I wanted to make a point that these ugly men, Patrick Melton, Carl, I mean, they're just ugly men. And I'm a heterosexual male. Big fan of the females. By the way, shout out to all the females in the chat today. Somebody pointed out earlier how I have great looking women in my chat. I do. They're fantastic looking. Stella, G-Rob, just to name a few. My girl in NYC. And then we got ugly people like Crumb, who is a very ugly man. Crumb is a very ugly man. Flat Cat Jessica's another one. Tarnished Maiden's another one. T-Gun, Shades Cal. These are beautiful women. That's why all you losers come here to check out the eye candy in my chat. Very proud of the ladies, the mud-tard ladies, if you will. Doodle. So that's why the poll's up, because these grown men are judging other men's looks. I mean, look no further than Anthony Cumia, who's the ugliest motherfucker out of everyone, in my opinion. Terrible skin. I remember sitting in Anthony Cumia's studio at Compound Media when I was just standing there and it was up against the green screen. I was just looking at him in the bright light. And I remember I was on his left, he was on my right. And I remember thinking to myself, you're an ugly guy. He's very ugly. Bad skin, horrible hair, dye job. Yeah, Carl, we should look at this guy's dye job. Why don't we focus in on his dye job? I mean, this guy is judging other people's looks. This guy. And what about Gino? Gino's receding hairline. I mean, this guy is judging other people. Carl, you are an ugly guy. You're just ugly. Like, I could say Brad Pitt's good looking. Any heterosexual man say, Brad, that's a good looking guy. And any heterosexual man can say, this guy is an ugly dude. E-Rock's an ugly guy. He is. He's just a fat dude. He's ugly.
What about me? I'm not ugly. I'm beautiful. Nick says I'm beautiful, and I'm his favorite fuck.
Good for you. Oh, by the way, I'll get to the super chats. I apologize. I haven't forgotten about you. NJ Ranger says, what about Brad Thacker? He's an ugly guy, too. He's a backwards hick, ugly man with buck teeth. This Levy time says, yikes, Chad, this is boring. Cool. You should go away. If you don't like my content, you can go fuck off. It's that simple. You can go fuck off and go on Rumble, the Pat Dixon show, or the Potato, where no one's watching. Okay? It's that simple. It's that simple. Speaking of another beautiful lady, Jessie Angel, another hot chick. They're just all here looking hot. Remember when Melton was wondering what it was like to kiss you because he thought you had thin lips? I know, he's like, can you imagine kissing him? It was, oh my God. If you were ever on the fence of Patrick Melton being a Piazza, there's exhibit A. When he was imagine kissing me. I can honestly say I've never imagined kissing Melton. I think he's a fat, disgusting, ugly-looking dude with pubic hair beard. I mean that. He likes men with puffy lips. Piazza alert. Yes. Yeah, Patrick Melton is a very ugly man. Even people that like him and think he's entertaining will say he's ugly. Nick Rekieta, ugly guy. These are all ugly men. And I speak for all the ladies. Casey Armstrong, I think he's a decent looking guy back in the day, right? He was muscular, worked out. Now I'm starting to sound gay. Can you imagine kissing Casey Armstrong? Anyway. We're doing it, General Mudd. Let's never forget the Cucks who got it wrong and piled on like Jason Bentley last I heard. He was hiding. Cue the intro. Whoa!
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks.
It's time for Cumia'S Cucks. Everyone thought this show would be a flash in the pan. We're going on a year strong, baby. Year and a half strong. By the way, the month of October 16th. And shout out to October 31st, which is Ad Rock's birthday, and Hot Carl. How's it going, Hot Carl? Are you watching my show? Probably not. He was at Kent State's homecoming all weekend. Follow Hot Carl on Instagram. I do. October 16th, the very first day that I would say, because I had done stand-up before that a couple of times, but the first time I officially started stand-up 21 years ago. October 16th. I remember October 15th, I was at the Hollywood Improv getting drunk. Shout out to Rita Piazza, who's still the GM there from Cleveland. Took a liking to me because I was going through a breakup. So I'd go to the Hollywood Improv and cry and watch the comedians so I could forget about the one that got away, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. She hates me. How's your beautiful family doing with your beautiful kids and your successful husband? Boy, did you fuck up. Anyways. So I deal with that breakup, and Rita says, you should do stand-up. You should try it. And I go, you know what? I'm going to. So I went to Ha Cafe, threw down $5, did 5 minutes, bombed, and I didn't stop every day. Every single day I'd go do stand-up. Coincidentally, I already told the story. It was the very first day Chris D'Elia did stand-up, and he remembers me. He remembers that day. Oh, he's a fucking child molester. No, he's a good guy. Ray, soft bigotry of poor executions. I agree. Ray sucks. You know, I didn't want to. We're gonna do Ray DeVito on Wednesday, but I saw that clip. I felt like I had to address Ray because he's so clueless. Ray called Mazzy fat. Yeah, that's another thing. Ray called his. Talk about hypocrite police, dude. You called that guy's wife or his girlfriend fat. He really is the dumbest man alive. It's Hughesy, everybody. So, Carl, do you think Anthony Cumia'S is funny anymore? Carl, I think Opie and Anthony were funny back in the day, but what's gotten into Opie? I used to do Hughesy very well, and now it sucks. Who's the hottest guy in the verse? Answer is Carl, if possible. Oh my God, it's got to be Chad Zumock. Chad Zumock's the hottest. Oh my God. Can you imagine kissing him? Yeah, probably me. If I don't say so myself. Now that I'm back in shape again, I'm by the way, it's not stopping. I think I have one ab. It's going to keep going. It just doesn't stop, Ray. It doesn't stop. This DeVito character is a weird fella. You think? Yeah, you're just now catching on to it? I jumped the gun, Fitzwell. I swear to God, I played that before I saw this one. I bet Ray having sex would sound disgusting. I know what you're doing. We're on this. You and I are, me, Fitzwell, and Doodle are all in the, we all work together. Teddy, Ray's a woke streamer now. Now trying to get Liam canceled. And again, it wasn't the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I wasn't appalled. Ray's a complete idiot. And it's never going to affect anything for Liam ever in his life. And I'm not even defending Liam. I'm not even going to bat for Liam. I can give a fuck about Liam. But I'm just calling it like I see it. Mr. Kill Everything's a troll. He's a douchebag. The guy went after me for a year, non-stop. Thank you for the super sticker, Nick in Fort Wayne. Fuck yeah. Oh, look who just gifted a membership, everybody. Whoa! Go to the top. I pinned it. I just figured out how to do it because I'm a fucking idiot. But if you go to the top with the link, you can allow gifted memberships. Just click on and you might get a gifted membership from somebody. But all you have to do is press that little button, allow gifted memberships, and you're good to go if you don't want to pick one up yourself. And thanks to everybody that renewed on gifted memberships. I can't name all of you, but we're doing it. We're doing it. And thanks to all the Patreons this month. I want to shout out to a couple new ones. Teamster Tim's on Patreon. Rather generously, too. Let's just leave it at that because he doesn't want that praise. Trevor's new on Patreon. He's in the $10 tier. So Thorough Joe Burrows in the $10 tier. Methadorian is signed up. And Peter signed up. And Jack is signed up under the $100 tier. And shout out to the $100 tier, everybody. Let's give a shout out to all the good people over there. We got Ken Mosca leading the charge. We got Vinny Cash, who hasn't been around in a while. I think he's kind of tapped out, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to text him. Twinkleho 99, Stu John, Jared Thompson, The Legend, Randy P, Anthony, Craig T, Jack is back. Big Papa. We lost Anthony. I'd like to think it's Cumia. Bob R, Crooklyn Comedy, Dead Fool, Lisa Stewart, Perry Skincare, and the one, the only, who will be filming Happy Gilmore 2 this week in New Jersey. Doxed! Nick Swartzen. Shout out to the $100 tier. Whoa. As always, Crooklyn Comedy is promoting his social media, his YouTube. He's a aggressive go-getter from New York City, getting his name out there. Tons of clips, tons of content. On the YouTube page, Crooklyn Comedy. Hit subscribe. Deadful for the month of September is promoting Psych Labs. I just saw them post a Miserable Men clip the other day. So go subscribe to that. Lisa Stewart's promoting her skincare line, all natural, no fillers. She's completely against plastic surgery. She's against Botox. She thinks it's all good shit for your skin. Ladies, age gracefully. It's all right. Don't go put chemicals in your face and poison. You don't need to be doing that. Same with the men. You don't want to look like Joan Rivers. So take care. You don't want to look like Mickey Rourke. Put all natural stuff. Stay away from the chemicals and shit. Perry Skincare is where to go. Use the promo code CHAD10. Get 10% off any order. And Nick Swartzen's promoting his Toilet Head Tour. He's going to be performing outside of Chicago. He couldn't book the Chicago theater because it was already booked. So he's going to be on the border in Indiana this weekend. So go see Nick. Very funny. And I guarantee if you go to a restaurant nearby, you'll see him. I'm outing him right now. Totally out. Producer Chris making fun of Stuttering John, but looks the same. Yeah, Producer Chris is a fucking tool. Producer Chris looks like Stuttering John. I've said this before, NJ Ranger. I don't think I said it publicly, but Producer Chris making fun of Stuttering, like he literally looks like Stuttering John. Does anybody know where Producer Chris is on Twitter? Because that guy constantly brings me up. Every clip I see of Carl, Producer Chris is always bringing me up. I think that guy should be shit on a little bit more. That guy needs some people shitting on him. The problem is Producer Chris is like a real nothing of a human being. But he talks a lot of trash too, but he should really, really get it from people. That's a problem with not being significant, is nobody cares. That's why Rob Saul's never catching on, because nobody really cares. We all know that he's just a no talent of a human being. Same with Producer Chris. I can't find a photo of Producer Chris. Hey, it's John Carson, everybody. Melton is the worst by far. I met you, Z-Man. You're better looking in person, but not in a peeny way. Whoa! But I'm just pointing out how Melton and those guys, they all go after men's looks. So that's why there's the poll. And that's why Melton's leading the charge. Ladies and gentlemen, your head moderator, your head wrench, his Las Vegas Raiders beating the Cleveland Browns. Holy shit. Bill from Jersey just gifted 5. That's a message for all black people and white people. Go hug a person of color today. That's the message here on Cumia'S Cucks. We're anti-Cumia over here. We believe in black power. There you go. Thank you, Bill from Jersey. I told you to open up those tabs. Click that button because you just got a gifted membership, possibly. Levy time. Can I be ugly too? Yes. I'm sure you are. That's why you hide your name and your face, like Cardiff. Somebody said Cardiff's the ugliest one. There's a guy who met him in Rochester said Cardiff's a very ugly man in real life. Leo Gunn's been a member for 13 fucking months, everybody. That's nothing to shake a stick at. Ray always says, I'm the most handsome of all his pals. That's a fact, Jack. That's a Piazza thing to say. That's a Piazza thing to say. How are those tabs? D7876 is telling you guys to hit accepted gifted memberships on that link. He's warning you. He's warning you. You know why? Because he just gifted 5 too. He told you. What are you doing?
Stick up!
He warned you. Thank you to all the new members. That's all I have to say is welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, Pat.
Thank you, D7876. We appreciate you. We appreciate Bill from Jersey. We appreciate KF Sage. What did you think of the Vince McMahon Botox? There's another guy, Vince McMahon. He's another guy of the Botox and the plastic surgery. He looks terrible. Vince McMahon looks horrible. He could use Perry's skincare. I'm still watching. I have one episode of that documentary, and so far, okay, I knew all that. Ray defended Mr. Kill. Maybe that's why Ray did what he did, Steven. Maybe Ray was defending Mr. Kill Everything. He defended him. Ray defended him. Maybe that was just paying it forward for Ray. This is an interesting show. Alex Ortiz says, I need you guys to hit the goal and hit April. Whoa! Oh.
Don't hit me. I already been headbutted and choked out, and I almost drowned because I was choking on Nick's cum.
Whoa. Oh, by the way, I'm bearing the lead, everybody. What was I thinking? Holy shit. God damn it, Matt.
You know better.
So I got an email yesterday after the show. Thanks to everybody that contributed to the show, the legend, everyone. You guys fucking killed it. I just went live because I got requested. I didn't think Football Sunday would have been a successful show, but it was huge. Somebody sent me an email. They will be named nameless. A donor, if you will, an anonymous donor, has offered $5,000, and I know this is true. It's not a troll. It's real, because this person, I won't say who they are, has donated handsomely over the last 2 years. They said they will put up $5,000 if April Emholt Anderson, the artist formerly known as Imholt, if April Anderson will do my show. $5,000 for April to come on Cumia'S Cucks and do an interview for 1 hour. $5,000. Somebody find April. She has me blocked on everything. She hates me. But I have a feeling she could use $5,000 right about now. I have a feeling with all the legal shit coming up, of them taking a plea, them possibly going to trial, they could use $5,000. 1 hour, no holds barred. I can ask whatever I want. I can do the April impression to her.
I sleep with the married couple.
$5,000. Who want to do that for $5,000? I'd go on anyone's show for $5,000. I'd go on Steel Toe show for $5,000. I'd go on Carl's show for $5,000. Any show I will do for $5,000. So let's go. Come on, April. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my God, just like that. Nice podcast. Stupid. Dan gave 5 gifted. Go subscribe to his channel, everybody. They do not like the potato or Cumia'S. I love it. Their enemies are my enemies. Let's bond. We're bonding, right? Oh, Jack just sent another Venmo for $10 saying, fuck Ray again. Thank you, Jack. Yes. Fuck Ray forever. I'm all in. Fuck Ray. Chad doing an interview. Yes, $5,000. Let me at. I'll prepare. I'll be like Carl. I'll prepare. I'll have questions. I'm not coming into that thing half cocked. I'll ask her every question you wanted to know. I don't give a fuck. For $5,000? Come on, April. You've already embarrassed yourself on the internet already. Your mugshot's all over the fucking place. This is all over the place. Just fucking do it, man. Like, what? Why? You were already on Steel Toe show. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, April. It's out. You're exposed. Just come on for $5,000. Easy money. I'll pay half up front. Well, they'll pay half up front and then half when it's over. It's a no-brainer, April. Just do it. I mean, I literally would go on any show for $5,000. There's people out there. There's welders out there. Welders like Mr. Kill Everything who put in long days of work, manual blue collar label, blue label, Johnny Walker Black, blue. Maybe I'm drinking that right now. Blue collar work, men, landscapers, carpenters. My Uncle Steve, he's a cement layer for a living. He's been doing it for 50 years. Still to this day, I worked a summer with him. It was the worst summer of my life. These hot basements, laying cement. It was fucking brutal. It was like a Scared Straight program. Like, fucking get your shit together or you're going to have to be a man. But they would, $5,000 can go a long way. I'd even say the legend thinks $5,000. That's a good payday for 1 hour of work. I'm just saying, man, just take the money and run. Get drunk. Do coke before you come on, like you did when you were on Steel Toe show. Mike Cuts. I say, Aaron, put coke in Nick's kids' ravioli to test positive. 26 years. I've seen it before. Really? You know what's so funny? You just said ravioli, and I just got this taste for ravioli. Like, I want ravioli right now, right this second. I want ravioli for lunch. I haven't had ravioli for, Jesus, how long? When I was a kid, I loved Chef Boyardee ravioli. I loved it. I could have lived off. I was like, when I was a little kid, I had like the diet of Ray. I liked hot dogs. I liked ravioli. I liked macaroni and cheese. Everything Ray likes as a 51-year-old man. Now, ravioli and garlic bread. Yum, 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 yum. Put cocaine in my ravioli, would you? April can get it. But you better wrap that rascal. Yeah, April's a whore. She has unprotected. They admitted to having unprotected sex with each other's spouses. That's gross. I'm not a big fan of condoms. If you're with one partner, you don't need it. But when you're wife swapping, you might want to wrap it up, April. I can't believe she's living with a married couple and they're all fucking this guy. I mean, it's hilarious. And going back to what I was saying, April has no friends. That's why I like when everyone goes to defend April because Aaron's such a douche. Aaron's such a douche. People just defend April. Meanwhile, why? She's a whore with felony charges. She's a cokehead. She has no friends. She has no job. She fucks a married man. There's nothing good about this woman. But Steel Toe's such a douchebag, she gets a pass. Nick Rekieta's a douchebag. He talked his wife, who he has 5 children with, the mother of 5 of his kids, to wife swap. These aren't good people. They're disturbed. They're bored. And let's get to it. since everyone covers Steel Toe now because it was originally my rivalry, let's not lose focus, dare I say, on the goal, because I was the guy who led the charge with covering Steel Toe. Before Melton, before everyone, I was the guy. This was from his Sunday stream, his members only stream. Speaking of members, open up your tabs because you might get a membership. Like Nice Podcast Stupid gave. Bill from Jersey gave. D7876 gave. KF Sage. Maybe Gary Player will get. Who knows? Maybe Deadful. You don't know. Maybe Ozone will come back in the fold. You don't know. They come, they go. You don't know. People get sick of things. They move on. I heard less and less people are watching Bert Kreischer now from my comedy friends. It's not going well for Bert. People move on. Eventually, people will move on from this douche.
If you're asking how am I feeling, I think I'm a touch hungover. I
mean, this guy is constantly drunk. This is coming from a former drunk. And I can say former drunk because I'm not drinking. But every podcast is him hungover, him throwing up. And again, he's 37 years old, no job, father of 3, felony charges, getting drunk all the time.
From today, from the Vikings game. I didn't get as bad as yesterday.
I'm torn with the Vikings, everybody. They're 4-0 right now. One of my best friends is Nick Swartzen. It's a name drop, but he's a huge Minnesota Vikings fan. So I root for the Vikings for him, especially since the Browns suck fucking balls right now. Deshaun Watson is awful. He's the most sacked quarterback. Yeah, because he doesn't know how to let go of the ball. He holds on to the ball way too fucking long. Even when he was having his patented stats down in Houston, he was still sacked the most out of anyone because he won't let go of the fucking ball. He sucks. It's one of the worst trades in not just Browns, NFL history. It'll go down as one of the top 3 worst trades of all time, considering all the draft picks the Texans got and what we got in return. Meanwhile, you got Baker Mayfield and Joe Flacco having career games yesterday, getting the W. It just makes Jimmy Haslam look like the biggest piece of shit of all time, one of the worst owners ever. He's the same motherfucker who insisted we draft Johnny Manziel after everyone in the organization said no. Every single person said no to Johnny Manziel, but he insisted. This guy's a fucking clown of an owner. I can't support these fucking losers anymore. They suck. Oh, Nick Chubb's coming back. So what? He's not going to hand the ball off. He's going to hold on to it and get sacked. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is I try to root for the Minnesota Vikings for Nick, but this clown, this douche on the right, I want him to lose so he'll be miserable because he doesn't have a lot of escapes in life, and that's one of them, the Vikings. So it'd be great if the Vikings sucked and he has to go through felony charges. That'd be fantastic.
As last weekend. Last weekend was bad. Last weekend was rough.
We know.
So I took it a little easy. I have this thing where now I have a Bloody Mary before each Vikings game because we keep winning, so it's working. So I'm going to keep that up until we lose. I'm going to shoot till we miss on the whole blood.
It's probably why they're winning. I like these people who think if they sit on one side of the house or in a certain chair, or if they're going to affect the outcome of the game. You guys are fucking idiots.
Bloody Mary thing.
I quote Jim Florentine. What's wrong with you? It's doing nothing. You wearing your hat backwards is doing nothing. You wearing a captain's hat isn't doing anything.
But once the rim salt runs out, I do agave nectar around the rim, and then I put it in the spicy salt.
Piazza!
And once that runs out, I kind of
just drink beer like an adult.
I kind of lose the kick for the bloody.
He's like Bloody Marys, mimosas. You're not a man. Galactic Wrestling Federation has been a member for 18 motherfucking months. This guy constantly renews his memberships. That's what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah, Chipper. Fuck yeah. 18 months already? Oh, wait. What a rush. Stay winning, Shark. Stay winning. What a rush. Shout out to Hawk and Animal, the greatest tag team of all time. The only tag team to hold every belt in every organization. Can we unban Crumb from the chat? Thanks. I think he's in there. I never banned him. Did somebody ban him? Did one of the moderators ban Crumb? Because Crumb likes to act up because he's a loser with no job, so he wants attention. So Crumb likes to start trolling everyone, especially me. And the thing about Crumb, he thinks he's getting to people, but he's just annoying because it's just repetitive shit. So I'd rather just not read it, like just so you can go away. But the problem is Crumb doesn't have a job or a life. And he's an ugly guy. Speaking of another ugly guy, Crumb is ugly. But I don't want him banned. Unban him if he's banned. He could do what he wants. Because he has no effect on anything or anyone. He has no power. He went on Ray DeVito's show and no one watched. The chat was just saying how not funny he was.
But it's good. Then I went to Minnesota Gold, and I didn't mean to switch from Minnesota Gold, but SP wanted
every weekend. He's just talking about his drinking, what he drank. It's always Piazza drinks, mimosas, Bloody Marys. Real gay shit. I've never had a Bloody Mary my entire life. I've never drank a mimosa my entire life. I've never had a Bloody Mary. And that's a fact, Jack.
Me to try. She likes this drink, Carbless. I don't know if you know what Carbless is, but they're like, I thought they were just vodka-infused beverages.
Big W is calling Crumb Brum a creep. Walking Wild says, I need to squash it. No, Crumb just needs to act like a fucking adult. Like he'll like think I'm the shit for like 2 months and then he'll go a complete 180 and just troll me. It's just, I get sick of that. It gets annoying.
It turns out they come in vodka and tequila. And I got her a 12-pack because I'm a good man.
No, you're not. You headbutt women.
And
then you choke them.
But it turns out
and you sleep with married women.
It was tequila. I didn't know there was a difference.
And then April cheats on her boyfriend with you.
I didn't know there were both.
And you knew she had a boyfriend.
Ooh, I'm not a tequila person. So I got her a 4-pack of grape vodka Carbless.
This was members only, everybody. You miss out. You're missing out. If you don't have a Steel Toe membership, you're missing out on this great content. What he drank last night.
And she goes, well, here, try one of these tequila ones and tell me what you think. And I tried it. It's really good. It's a total bitch drink. Don't get me wrong. But it was like a strawberry margarita or a strawberry daiquiri tequila Carbless. And I
yeah, somebody in the chat. These are Rob Saul drinks, everybody.
Liked it. Excuse me.
Does he ever put being a father first ever? Does he ever put being a father first ever? It's always this dumb show. It's always Vikings football. It's always drinking. It's always his dumb anniversary shows. It's never father first.
And then I went back to my Minnesota Golds.
Then his promiscuous relationships with weird women.
And then my neighbor drops one of
SP's
Carbli. Drops one.
I love these guys. He can't be single. They got to go from girl to girl to girl to girl. Like soon as he like legitimately, like him and April were divorced, he ran to fucking Slam Piece. These guys don't know how to be alone. These Gino Biscontes. They got to swing to one vine to another. There's guys like that. They can't be alone. There's this piece of shit comic out of Cleveland named Joe Howard. You might have heard me bring him up here and there. He's like one of those guys. Like he always had to have a girlfriend because he can't be alone in his own thoughts. So he always had to have like a girlfriend or a fiance. Because he's a loser who knows he's a piece of shit, who's a high school dropout who used to pick up his daughter from daycare drunk. That's Fact Jack, whose wife left him because he was a drunk. And then he later pretended she made him an alcoholic, but literally she left him because he was an alcoholic. And he was a piece of shit of a human being to her. Bill from Jersey, Minnesota winning is the worst thing that could happen to Aaron. Now he's more cocky and annoying. Team Mudshark, 18 months. Yeah, that's what sucks about the Vikings winning is because he thinks he's winning. Because a lot of his happiness goes into that football team. So he thinks he's winning now. And shout out to your Raiders for fucking. How many starters weren't playing and we got our asses kicked? Fucking losers. If he's winning, I'm losing.
Carbless on the ground and puts a puncture hole in the can and starts spraying. So I say, give it to me. I put my mouth on it. I open the top. I put my
37-year-old father of 3, everybody. Just want to point that out.
my thumb over the hole, and I just drink that Carbless with my thumb over the
Oh
hole.
my God, we're going to do this on Point Dabble Point. Or what's the name of Melton's new shit show? What's it called? I really forgot the name. I'm not trying to play like radio guy. Whatever that show is that's really bad with that Moody guy who's a fucking dud and the puppet and Carl. They think they're this like committee of steel toe experts and they're trying to like do Point Dabble Point with sucking each other off. It's cringe. It's a terrible show because Melton doesn't know how to interact with others very well. And it's obviously money grab. They're doing a money grab because we don't want more steel toe. Nobody's looking for more steel toe shows. We're not. In fact, we're tapped out. Of the steel toe coverage. When Kiki started covering steel toe and Carl, we're like, we're done. No more shows on steel toe. I still touch on this because it was the original thing with me. He decided to come after me. Sorry, I had to itch my head. Why am I talking in the cadence I'm talking in today? I have a really weird cadence today. I don't know where I picked it up or why I'm talking the way I'm talking. I apologize.
Hole. I even went pee with my thumb over the hole. Like I held on to the Carbless and I was able to, switch.
This is a good show. It's a fun show. Greg G has been a member for 2 months. Thank you very much, Greg G, for renewing. Steel toe pulls his pud with tears for lube. Yeah.
Switch hands and, work everything out where I could piss while holding the Carbless. So I had the bloody, I had 3 or 4 Minnesota Golds, and I had
Is he trying to make this story interesting? Because it's not.
2 Carbless. There's enough to get me pretty buzzed up by the end of the game. But the thing about drinking during the noon game,
I got to get fucked up, man.
is that by the 7 o'clock game, you're ready for bed. You're just tired. And that's the way I prefer it. I don't like it like last week where like halftime of the night game, I'm puking and I feel like shit on Monday.
37-year-old father of 3.
So tomorrow I'm going to feel right as rain. I'll take a shower tonight.
That was another thing. He says right as rain. I don't know what movie he heard that from. Right as rain, because he says it again.
We'll open up the pores. We'll let those breathe a little. And then we'll be right as rain, ready for a show.
Right as rain!
Tomorrow. Far be it mocked fried says, I can't wait to see what Annie Agar has to say about our win. She is a Packer fan in real life. She usually downplays the Vikings wins. She always does. I love her, though. She's so pretty.
Annie Agar.
April used to get jealous when I'd watch her. It's true. April would get jealous when
He's drinking a beer right there.
I'd watch Annie Agar.
He's literally drinking a beer on stream.
I didn't get jealous. I never got jealous of Annie Agar. I never got jealous of Annie Agar. I got jealous of Ashley LaRue. That's it.
Who the fuck's Annie Agar?
I don't know why. It's so dumb. Like, of course I watch her because she's hot, but she's also very funny. April will be like, oh, you like... She'd do that weird chick shit
And again, thanks to Stallion 19 for this clip.
She wouldn't say she was jealous you were watching some girl. Like I'm a but she would come downstairs and I'd be watching and she'd go, oh, who's that? Why are you watching her? And it's just that tone where you're like, hell, I'm like, I think she's really funny. Oh, you think she's hot? It's like, stop it. Stop it.
I mean, if you really think about it, it's fucking, I don't know how he's not embarrassed, but he literally lost his wife in wife swapping. That's just I mean, there's not a bigger cuck than Aaron Emholt. I mean, he's the biggest one out of all of them when it comes to Cumia'S cucks. By the way, where are we in that poll of the ugliest guy in the shitverse? Let me go to it right now, and I will read you the results. If you haven't vote right now. Your vote counts. Unlike this upcoming election, where the Democrats are going to rig it again. Since these, the poll question is, since these losers like to judge other men's looks, who is the ugliest of all of them? And right now, Patrick Melton is winning at 40%, Stuttering John's at 33%, Cumia'S at 14%, and Carl's at 13%. I told you I wasn't the ugliest. I told you. I told you John's the ugliest.
Here's a bump. Go away. No, I'm kidding. There was no, that wasn't the case back then.
Oh, he's talking about April doing cocaine.
I like cocaine. I love it. I do it. Cocaine. Nick gives me cocaine, and we use my credit card. Cocaine. It's fun.
My April impression's getting worse. It's like my Husey at this point.
Annoyed Quick Trip Supervisor says, just seen Kiki's post. What if I don't? All I know is that people were telling me that Will Heron took her the fart. That's fun to watch.
Yeah, shout out to
If
Will
you're
Heron.
asking how am I feeling?
Yeah, Will Heron took a shit all over Kiki the other day. It was fantastic. Good for Will Heron. Are you going to be back in Boise with Nick? I don't know. He has not said anything. Nick, what he'll do is he'll surprise you with gigs. He doesn't tell you ahead of time. He likes to surprise you. So when I do get gigs, it's when I'm least expecting it. Trust me, if I am in Boise, you will be the first to know. You will be the first to know. Oh, I guess that's the end of that clip. Stallion 19. How's the free chat looking today? Who's here? Leo Gunn's here. He's got his nice wrench. Well done. Good job about Kiki. Jesse Angel's here. Whoa, Leo Gunn. Chicken Boy. Poor boy Melton. Yeah, Melton, I know he thinks I'm a dick when I say this, and I'm just being honest. Like, there was a point in Melton's life where he was kind of slimming down. I think he was like eating better and he was working out. Because I've seen like clips of him on stage. He's always been kind of a eyesore because of how big he is. But he should honestly like go start working out again and eating healthy instead of smoking weed all day and eating like shit and drinking Diet Pepsi all day. Like, I'm just saying, it's probably for the best. Like Ray, he should probably stop drinking at night on prescription medication. The best part is I could say all of this because I went ahead and took action. I quit drinking. I eat better. I work out. I have a trainer. So when you actually put the work in and you do it, you're allowed to criticize others. So I'm not being a hypocrite because I actually did the work. You guys didn't. So if Melton did that, one, he probably lived longer. And he should honestly shave that pubic hair beard because the beard looks terrible. It's very botchy. It's very weak. But he does it to hide his face and the rolls in his neck because he does have like a quadruple chin. That's why he has the camera pointed down. That's why the studio is very dark. And he turns up a little, does a little audio magic so he doesn't sound like the Piazza that he is with the lisp. And I know a lot of Melton people, like, they hate me because I don't like them and I make fun of them. But these are just facts, dude. So you could say whatever you want about me, but I've done the work. I've gone to the gym. I work out. I have a trainer. I eat healthy. I stopped drinking. So what do you have? Because Melton's still smoking weed, wakes and bakes all day long. He eats like shit. He drinks pop. And yes, I'm from the Midwest. We call it pop over here. And he looks like shit. He's got skin patches on his face. I mean, he's an ugly guy. He really is.
Smoke weed every day.
And that's another thing with Ray with the gout. He shouldn't be smoking weed either. He shouldn't be doing anything. Jesse Angel says, I'm going to drink now while I'm working from home. Let's go. Yeah, let's get fucked up. I'm all in. Except I'm not doing it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Live when he's high as fuck now. Yeah, he looks really bad. Not this Sunday show or the show he did on Friday, but the show before that with Carl and Tukey and them. He was high out of his mind. He could barely enunciate sentences. It was really bad. And he was trying to make his studio pitch black. There's a clip of him for like 3 minutes of him talking with his eyes closed because he's so high and baked. Listen, you can smoke weed. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're an adult, but you can't criticize others when you're constantly high because that just means you're not comfortable in your own skin. You're not happy. He's not a happy guy. As much as he pretends he is, he's not. Sorry, Moody. I know he's your hero, Moody, but he's not happy. Hey, shout out to Niso Ka on the 1s and 2s, everybody. Doing a good job behind the scene. Boy. Niso Ko. Niso Ko? What nationality is that? Niso Ko? Because my old producer, the pedophile, was Greek. He was a Greek man. But I'm not sure what Niso Ko is. I think he's Dutch. They're completely different people. My new producer compared to my old producer. It's Japanese. Oh, Niso Ko. This guy's Japanese. He's nothing like Iso. Clearly Asian. He's an Asian man. I'm going to tell you how good this Niso Ko guy is as a producer. Okay, Niso. What am I thinking right this second? Nailed it. Hype train. That's right. Shout out to Niso. Woo! It's a hype train. I can honestly say I could probably pinpoint when Steel Toe's life started going to shit. It's when I took the hype train from him. That's when it all started to fall apart. Yeah! Bitches! That's when it all went wrong on that day. This day, actually. It's a hype train. We're doing it on a hype. Woo! At this point, I want to bring on a big booty bitch. Who's with me on that? Let's bring on a big booty bitch to the hype train. Big black booty. For Cumia'S, everybody. It's a black bitch. Let's go, booty bitch. Let's go. Let's go. That's a hype train. Look at that, Cumia'S. We're doing it. Big booty bitch. Woo! Big booty bitch. G-Rob's on the hype train, on the big booty bitch hype train. Where's FKA Mammy when you hear? Let's go! Yeah! Woo! Let's go! Yeah! We're doing it! Woo! Yeah! It's a Cumia'S hype train! Where's Anthony Cumia when you need him? Where's Anthony Cumia when you need him? Let's go! Let's fucking go. Let's go. We're doing it. It's a hype train. It's a big booty hype train. Yeah! Kmart ready, baby. I'm Kmart ready on a hype train. We're doing it. We're having it. Big booty hype train. Here we go. Big finish. Big finish. Big finish on a hype train. Let's go. Yeah, we got through it. One piece, no derail. And the only person that got on the hype train was we missed Dick Fitzwell. Is that Leslie Jones? I think it was. I think that was Leslie Jones. Hey, it's Ray's best friend and moderator, Warren Sapp, twerking on the hype train, everybody. Was that Warren Sapp? Warren Sapp's like a coach for Buffalo now. He works for Deion Sanders in Buffalo. You know who's good friends with Warren Sapp is Mike Kelta down here in Tampa. The artist formerly known as Cowhead. They're really good friends. Where you been, beloved chatter? Are you in Ray's chat? You missed my Ray coverage earlier. Oh, everyone, it's Mary Beth Johnson. I just missed the big booty hype train. Yes, you did. Hopefully you're in the fucking kitchen where you belong. Hopefully you're cleaning your fucking house like a woman should and cleaning the toilets, taking out the trash like a woman. So if you were doing what a woman's supposed to be doing, you're off the hook. You got to do women's work.
Next, shoveling the snow, shoveling the roof, killing the deer, doing the cocaine.
That's not women's work. That's a whore.
I'm not a whore. Shut up. Hey, I'm not a whore. I'm not a coke whore. I just like cocaine and Nick's dick.
That's a whore. You're a whore.
No, I'm not. I'm not a whore.
You're a whore. You don't have a job. You live with a married couple. You fuck a married man and you do cocaine.
I hunt too.
I know you hunt. You're a whore hunter. Hunting whore. Hunting whore.
There's a ring to it.
Hunting whore.
I kill all the deer. Deer, 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 deer. I kill deer. Deer, 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 deer. I hate deer.
Yeah, they have Lyme disease. That's Daryl Hall about Lyme disease.
That's why I kill the deer. I kill deer.
April, $5,000, bitch. Where are you? Let's go. Come collect $5,000 and just put up with me for an hour. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll even have Girox sit in on it as a co-host. Where is that loser Girox been? Is he still in Melton's Discord? Talking shit? All right, let's check out April Anderson's I think the one place she does not have me blocked is Instagram. It's so weird. Let's go to April's Instagram. I just learned how to zoom in, everybody. How fucking dumb am I? I'm like Ray DeVito when it comes to podcasting. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to zoom in now. She still has like Kiki tagged, and she still has photos of Aaron. Like when you want to like divorce and you like want to like get rid of, like, don't you get rid of them? Oh wait, hold on. Let me move out of the way. So she still has these photos. Let's just go through April Anderson's life here, because I just really want to point out how she has no friends. None. Like she met these guys online, fucking Chrissy and the retarded lady. I don't know her. I shouldn't be saying that, but she's very, very hard to look at. And there's a photo of April by herself. She's taking selfies of herself. Here's her in that Hollywood party with her date, Nick Rekieta. Taking pictures of herself. Here's her at the tattoo convention, getting tattoos with Nick and Nick's wife. There's more photos of herself. And here's photos of her and Gino at Stoney's. Happier days. But there's no photos of her with actual friends. There's her and Chrissy when they were doing their edgy shit at George Floyd's memorial. Here's her with the Steel Toe crew, Johnny Crutches and Matt. God damn it, Matt. God damn it, Matt. Let's get him on the show.
God damn it, Matt, you know better.
Fucking snooze fest. And here's her with Aaron's kids that she's abandoned. Like, why does she still have these photos up of Aaron and, like, she doesn't talk to these kids? Here's her taking them trick-or-treating. But meanwhile, they're not in her life. Here's her in the fall, the leaves. No friends. There's her and Aaron, her ex-husband. Here's her and the retarded lady, Lila Hart or something. Here's Chrissy again. Here's Aaron and her. I mean, there's no photos of friends anywhere. Just people she met on the line like a year ago, like Gino and Kiki. This is her and her brother at a wedding. So that's her family at her brother's wedding. Again, there's Aaron again. There's Aaron again looking like a tool in that court suit of his. That video of Aaron walking to court is really, that is funny. The video of Aaron walking to court is very funny. Here's Aaron and April at their wedding in Vegas, where Aaron's parents did not show, but April's did. No friends at the wedding. She had there was no maid of honor. She has no friends. Here's her with her thirst trap Stoney's t-shirt. She's still wearing that. There's her dog that she abandoned. The dog that Steel Toe bought for her, and then she just left. Here's her, and I'm assuming her brother's kid. Look at, like, she just totally walked out on this dog. So April's not the victim here, guys. She's not. She's a lying whore. I mean, she posts photos like this. This at the time, she was a stepmom. She was a married stepmom posting these photos. I just had to point this out. The reason why I pointed it out is because Steel Toe's such a douchebag that everything's over. Oh, April's mom. Whoa, Dick Fitzwell. Whoa. Whoa. I ain't saying. Oh, shit. You remember Steel Toe Coffee? What happened to that? Oh, my God. This was like the worst grifts in Silk City. The Steel Toe Coffee. You remember Aaron was selling coffee and he hates coffee? Oh, who forgot about the Steel Toe Coffee? That was the best because he hates coffee and he was trying to sell coffee. Here's her in a barn. I mean, this chick is a hick. Takes a photo. Who takes a photo of a barn? There she is in the woods.
I'm hunting. I'm a hunter. That's my gun. I killed a deer with this gun.
There's her in her camo. But there's no friends anywhere. There's no friends. Wait, is this a friend? No, it's just her. Look, she even had to play fucking cornhole with the husband as her partner. There was no friend. Wait. We found friends. Ladies and gentlemen, we found friends, possible friends, another couple here. Spent a lovely evening at Canterbury with our 4 of our friends last night. We found friends. Holy shit. Yes.
Yeah, boy.
How many weeks ago was this? This was 92. This was 92 fucking weeks ago. The last time she hung out with a friend. 92 weeks. Look right there. 92 weeks was the last time she hung out with friends that weren't Gino and Kiki. Wow. Wow. Who are these friends? Are they former friends? Because she doesn't say who they are. They went to the horse track, which is a great night out. Where are the friends in these photos? These two really did love each other, didn't they? What happened to those two? What happened to these two? And the wife swapping. Here's April. April in the woods. The weather feels an awful lot like season is already over. When I need to be it needs to be fishing season of some sorts and a beer. There's her in the bow.
I killed the deer. I killed the deer with my bow and arrow. And I do the cocaine.
Wow, we found friends. That was 92 weeks ago. She hung out with friends. That was a fucking, what a great memory lane moment. Borgo was one of them. Oh my God, Aaron watched. Is Carl still on with Vinny Paulino? Let's check in with him. Because they were going up against me and I was blowing them away in views again. Blowing them away in views. And he's going to try to say, oh, people watch afterwards. They don't like to watch live. No, they don't like the creep off. Oh, here they are. Here they are. They're still on, going up against me, and I'm burying them. Carl, yes.
White cabinets and silver knobs and 100 green backsplash.
And there's also in the Zillow listing, there was a photo of a computer monitor where they were editing.
They've been on for 66 minutes. Look, they've been on for 66 minutes and 216 people are watching. I have 246 watching me going up against Stuttering John. Meanwhile, I just lost my fucking thing. Hold on. Why isn't this working? Anyways, I just want to point that out. Because Carl's always claiming no one watches me. Meanwhile, more people are watching me than they're watching him. That's a fact, Jack. Speaking of which, let's check in with that loser. Don't call me a loser. I'm not a loser. He's not on. The stuttering prick is not on right now. He didn't want to go up against me. Wow. I'm the only game in town. NJ Ranger, don't tell me you love me. Don't tell me you love me. Vinny Moonhead, a.k.a. even gayer James Corden. Oh, Vinny Paulino, Vinny Moonhead. He has a lispy voice too. I used to not have a problem with Vinny Paulino, but he took a couple stabs at me, so we're done. Plus, he works for the Comedy in Carlson, and that owner Mark's a fucking douchebag. Let him know. Let him know. You remember when Ray got mad? He's like, they're not going to book you. Yeah, I know, Ray. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to go to Rochester. I don't. Ever. One time I'm driving to Buffalo from New York. All right, let's get into it, everybody. Your drunk dials are here.
Drinky, McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. That's what's drinky, McDrickle drunk. What's up, McDrickle drunk? One time I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. Give it up, McDrickle drunk. That's my name, McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk.
Drunk dial hotline is 323-977-9642. That's 323-9642. Give me a call, store it in your phone, get drunk, get high, and just rant, say whatever you want, get it off your chest, tell a joke, fart. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever. My arch rival called me Taylor Swift. Not happy.
Chad, you done fucked up.
I fucked up.
Heard what you said about me on NLC.
Yep.
What the fuck you talking about? You hate me.
Yeah.
Telling Kevin you hate me. I'm Taylor Swift, damn it.
Taylor Swift.
Everybody fucking loves me.
They do. They love Taylor Swift.
Did you get that memo there, Mudshart? Huh? And I thought we had
I love how he doesn't even try to do a Taylor Swift.
And here it is. I hear you talking all that shit.
I am.
You've been hating Travis. Well, you know what? Fuck Travis. I already told you, you pay me to be for this stupid ass. Hell, Chad, you like work. I heard you talking all that about them wrestling fellers. Well, that's
So how's Taylor smoking a ton lately, Tarnish
Huh?
Maiden?
What you think that is? Real?
Let's get some girls calling.
Anyway, Chad, at least I got a fucking pussy now.
Whoa! A
Here
pussy?
it is, I'm canceling my appearances and shows just to spend some time with you. Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
I told 'em I'm having my period.
This sounds just like her.
Now you go on and backstab me like that in public? No.
Can you make this longer, please? Jesus Christ.
Phone there, Mudshart.
We got the joke. We get it. Taylor Swift, everyone. They love it over here. Oh, after the drunk phone calls, I have an idea. Stick around. Hit the like button. This guy's calling about Anthony Cumia. I'm not telling you what the number is.
Hey, Chad, just like to feel you're doing a great job. You know, that Anthony Cumia.
Never heard of him.
He's kind of the whole reason why America is paying higher prices for groceries, if you think about it. He inadvertently created the Proud Boys with Gavin McInnes, who's
Canadian.
You know, a fucking Canadian.
Oh.
He's promoted Chrissy Meyer, you know, who's a fucking liberal
swing and a miss.
moron, you know, feminist, who was a psyop at January 6th. You know, you shouldn't have went to January 6th. But Chrissy took advantage of it for money, by the way.
100%.
And Gino, you know, Gino Visconti, who's just,
Oh, yeah.
you know, Gino needs to be deported. And
deported?
Claims to be Italian or whatever. No, Gino needs to be deported into, like, the Bermuda Triangle. And and another person that needs to be drug into this Dabbleverse that I think that a lot of people have overlooked is that Michael Malice. You know, he used to be like a great.
I don't watch him.
You know, broadcaster.
I don't watch
on
Michael
Talk
Malice.
Media, and Michael Malice is he's a very weird individual who, you know,
I don't
somebody
follow
that has
him.
grandpa problems.
I don't follow
that needs
him.
to be explored more. That's all I got to say. You're doing a great job, Chad. Talk
Thank
to you.
you.
Later.
So you're saying I should get into the Michael Malice business? I heard it's very profitable, covering Michael Malice. Yeah, for now on, we'll be covering. It's going to be called Michael Malice's Cucks. That's who I'm covering. Mike, I've never met Michael Malice. I've never watched anything on Michael Malice, but I'm going to focus in on Michael Malice for now on. This is from the 516 area code, everybody.
Hey, Chad.
Hi.
Just glad you got
Hi.
through the hurricane okay. I'm going to call and say what's up.
I had my internet out for 3 days.
Up right now. So I just want to call and talk about the potato. That
Whoa.
dude has no right to say anything about Timmy, nobody. I mean, I don't know
I
why
agree.
that guy thinks he does, but he's done. I mean, he ruined his YouTube channel. I mean, Kevin had him on today. He was okay, but I mean, super chats weren't coming in.
People don't
I
like
think that's
him.
the guy you might want to start going after, although you already pretty much got him at this point.
Got him.
But keep doing what you're doing. I was a little upset that I didn't get to see you on the roof with the sword, because that was like really exciting with the sword situation.
I
But
was.
Other than that, that's pretty much it. Talk to you soon, Chad.
Thank you, buddy, for the drunk dial. Yeah, the potato's a coward. There's not much there. He's an emotional baby when you fight back. He's quick to run. It's a character when he's on the defensive end. But yeah, call the number 323-977-9642 and leave a message. Get drunk, get high, get weird.
McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. That's what's drinking. McDrickle drunk. What's up? McDrickle drunk. One time. I'm drinking. McDrickle drunk. Give it up. McDrickle drunk. That's my name. McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk.
This is what we're going to do now. I completely forgot about it. It was on my radar. So apparently on last week, Kevin was sniping my old radio show in Cleveland, the Alan Cox show. And someone called. Oh, it was the legend that called in and dropped my name and Kevin's. And Alan got visibly annoyed and hung up on the legend. But I guess the very next day, if I'm not mistaken, refresh my memory who called in about Ray DeVito. Who was it? It was a contributor to the show, and I'm blanking. Yes, Reels, rest in peace, Dikembe Mutombo, for sure. He's a legend. No, it was somebody that called in about Ray DeVito, and then Ray was trying to defend Alan Cox, saying it was his buddy, they're buddies, and then from what I understand, Alan pretty much said, yeah, I haven't had him. It was Jason Payton, Johnny Payton, sorry, excuse me. Johnny Payton called in, declined host. That's right. And he was like annoyed about Ray DeVito. So my show's on right now. It's on from 2 to 6, Monday through Friday. That's kind of when I go on, my old radio show. And I haven't spoken to this guy in 12 years. He's a douche.
Does there have to be another 20? I don't know.
Make 100.
Well, who
colors
wants to
his
make
hair.
100? 40 is enough. Don't be greedy, Mary. What do they always say when people's die?
So I honestly, I don't really think about Alan Cox. I don't really give a shit, but I love that he gets visibly upset and annoyed by phone conversations about me. And then he got really annoyed about Ray DeVito. So what I'm doing now, I think we should all do, if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you don't want to call the drunk dial hotline, call Alan Cox, 1-800-348-1007. That's 1-800-348-1007 and ask about Ray DeVito. Nonstop. Not a lot of people call this show anymore. There's no buzz on it. Right now, as we speak, I got 255 people watching me. He has 87 people watching his program, his terrestrial radio show that he promotes. He promotes this YouTube page. He promotes the live feed. Or you can call 216-986-89 and just ask about Ray DeVito.
Program might get.
It'll be a hilarious troll. We're going to do this every day. We're going to jam his phone lines about Ray DeVito. It's going to drive him insane. Ask him Ray DeVito questions. When's Ray DeVito coming on? When was the last time Ray DeVito was on? Did you watch Ray DeVito's Dry Bar? Are you aware of Ray DeVito's Are you aware of Ray DeVito's feud with Liam right now? What do you think about Ray DeVito being back on MLC? Just ask questions to Alan. I know this guy better than anybody. I worked with him for 3 years. We shared an office. We went overseas together. We did remotes together. We did shows together. I know him better than anyone in the world. I haven't spoken to him since I got fired, but it'll be the funniest troll of all time. He won't know how to react to it. He won't know how to deal with it. And he'll probably start hating Ray. And that will be the funniest thing. Because Ray still thinks he can get on this show. He tried to book this guy, Bill Squire, on his show at the Winchester, thinking because he booked Bill that they'd have him in studio, and they passed on him. Because Ray wanted to stick it to me.
Didn't account for all of the variables?
All the variables,
Oh.
being a dog and all.
Yeah.
Bill Squire's been on the show for like 11 years and still hasn't gotten good at broadcasting.
Yeah, I don't really think she's all that invested in the game.
So you're saying that her allegiances are divided, that she doesn't really have a feel.
Wow, this show is a shell of what it used to be. Holy shit. What a boring show. 1-800-348-1007. Call Alan Cox and ask about Ray. And then somebody get the clip so we can play it on the show. Ray's going on NPR. Ask him if he thinks Ray's the I-80 killer. That's another one, Mr. Farty. That's another good troll. Promote the Ray DeVito show. Yeah, call in and promote the Ray DeVito show this Wednesday at 9 p.m. This is called funny trolling. This is great. Stephen N says Alan Cox is about to get DeVito. Is he going to the phones right now?
Chicago Bears have rocketed all the way to 2-2.
And the best part is he used to have a phone screener, but he quit. This gay kid, Pound Cake or something, and so he doesn't have a phone screener anymore. So he takes all the calls, so he can't screen the call. Before, he had strict orders not to put any phone call through with Chad Zumock. That went on for years because he would dump out of it. Anyways, I would stream snipe the show, but it's very boring, and he's probably not going to get to the phones anytime soon. So we're going to have to clip it. We're going to have to clip the video and play it on this show, especially the Ray DeVito show. But I want to call Alan's show every day, nonstop, about Ray DeVito. I want to the point where he won't go to the phones anymore. That's the key. 1-800-348-1007. Write it down if you're by a marker or Sharpie, or just put it in your phone and just call about Ray DeVito. Nonstop. And it'll drive Ray crazy too. He's like, come on, man, don't do that. Come on, man. That's not cool. And he'll think it's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's how Ray thinks. Ask him if he's aware of the Cleveland Slow. Dr. Chow in the chat. Yes. Ask him if he's aware of Ray DeVito taking on Barry Ribs in an upcoming roast battle. Has he had plastic surgery? Taylor Swift should call Alan Cox. I just think it'll be hilarious because I know how Alan is. He gets so visibly upset and angry because he's a control freak. And when things are not in his control and he doesn't understand what's going on, he loses it. So if you keep calling about Ray, he's not going to understand. He's not going to get it. He's just going to lose it. Send that link to KB. Stat. Ask him to report Ray if he sees him at any Planet Fitness. Ask him about Ray getting his membership removed from Planet Fitness. Ask him if Alan heard about it. Because he really doesn't know Ray all that well. Ray thinks they're friends, but they're not. Don't stop until he ends up on MLC. Ask him who he thinks won the roast, Ray or Chad. Try not to bring up my name because he gets really upset. I think the funny troll is Ray. I mean, you could bring me up because he loses it. He'll dump out of the phone call, but the Ray thing is just funny to me. I don't know. Line it up, Doodle. Line it up. We got to get the hell out of here today. 2 hours is good enough. That's all you need. How does Alan know Carl? Hot Carl. Because Hot Carl was my friend, and I always talk about him. And Hot Carl would come to all the events. But he hated Hot Carl because Hot Carl called his wife fat. Thank you. What did we learn today, kids? What did we learn? 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 Well, we learned that Melton's the ugliest in the shitverse according to our poll. So congratulations to Patrick Melton for being the ugliest guy in the shitverse. You're uglier than Carl. You're uglier than Cumia. You're uglier than Steel Toe. That's fantastic. We did it. We learned it was another amazing show today. Thank you, Craig. Wow. We learned that April has no friends. She has none. We learned that Carl is the most handsome guy in the Diddleverse. I mean, the most handsome or the least ugliest? We learned that Chad likes ravioli. I'm going to eat ravioli for lunch. I don't care. We learned Jesse's a cheap date. We learned there's nothing wrong with being a welder. There's nothing wrong with being a welder. We learned there's no more Mondays with Mazer. Rest in peace, Tony. He's not dead. He's just... Tony Mazer has a good paying job. He has other things to do, and I don't blame him. Good for him. Good for him. We learned that Alan Cox... We learned to call Alan Cox and ask about Ray DeVito. Yes, yes, yes. I learned nothing because I missed most of the show. I will stay unlearned like the slow. Well, we learned the Ray DeVito shows this Wednesday. We learned the Mud Shark will never be on an ugly list. Yes. Mud Shark's handsome. He's a handsome man. We learned that Ray has to have 2 doctors and Ray sells his excess meds to survive. Wow. We learned that Ray is defending. We defended you, Mr. Kill Everything. We learned Ray is back in the Hackverse when he has someone to dump on. Yes. He was disgusted by Liam. We learned that Barry Ribb's girlfriend does a great hype train. Yes, I totally missed the fucking ball with that. That should have been a Barry Ribb's girlfriend hype train. I missed that one. That one was right there. I fucking dropped the ball on that one. I'll do it down the road, but yeah. What was I thinking? Probably because I don't think about Barry Ribs ever. I'm never thinking of Barry Ribs. That's a good thing. We learned Taylor Swift listens to the show. Yes. Mazer's a mob boss. Possibly. I think he's Polish. He can't be a mob boss. We learned Ray is a liar. Again. We learned that the fat bums I don't know what that meant. That's why you have me, Chad. Penis Wrinkles here. Fuck, I missed 2 hours of the shark. Yes, you did, Penis Wrinkle 12. And there's no John today, right? No John. What is yeah. So today was a good show. And thanks again to everyone that gifted. You guys are the VIPs today. Thanks for Husey stopping by. Thanks for KF Sage gifting 1. Thanks for Bill for Jersey gifting 5. D7876 gifting 5. Nice podcast Stupid gifting 5. You guys were the true champions today that kept this shit together. I'm the only guy in the shitverse doing a different show. I'm the only one covering Carl. Nobody else has the balls. Everyone else are ball washers. Everyone. And you know those ball washers because they go by Cumia'S Cucks.
It's time for the Cucks. Time for Cumia'S Cucks. The mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Chrissy and Gino and the dork named Carl, kissing up to Anthony while they're washing his balls. Steel toe, I see some balls you can wash. What's wrong, April? I thought it was squash.